maybe go for drink something a bit normal in my next video, I think. Nah, mate. So yeah, in my last video I said I would probably just review something boring like a pale ale or just a standard boring stout with no adjuncts or anything, but where's the fun in that, let's be honest. So the beer today I'm reviewing comes from a brewery fairly local to me based in Malton. They're called Castle. It is their Elvis Impersonator. This is a banana Facon and peanut butter porter. I believe Facon is vegan bacon. So it should be interesting. If there's one style of beer that Castle do tend to do well, it is porters. So hopefully should be good. But yeah, I mean, it says in the ingredients, it says bacon seasoning. So I'm suspecting there'll be some sort of smoky sort of flavours alongside the banana and the peanut. It does seem like a interesting combination, doesn't it? Bacon and banana and peanut as well. So yeah, I'm a little bit intrigued by this one, to be honest. So yeah, let's see how it pours. Oh, glass is blocking the thing. Open it first. Look at the label. Problem when you buy stuff actually from bottle shops, they have a little label on them. It smells good. It smells really good. It smells like banoffee pie. It pours sort of like, it's not the darkest looking porter I've ever seen. It's sort of like a sort of rusty brown sort of colour. It does look a bit dark and it's hard to see on the camera, but it's not jet black. It's sort of like a, yeah, like almost like a, it's sort of, see if I can shine a light through it. If you look at that, it's sort of like a, you've got a red sort of like hue to it. It's an interesting colour actually, but it's certainly not, you know, it's clear, fairly clear for a porter. It's not the darkest by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, on the nose in the glass, and again, just lots of banana. A little bit of toffee. Maybe a slight, yeah, a bit of peanut. Maybe a slight hint of smokiness. When I say slight, I mean slight, but it's certainly not a bacon-like smell. But yeah, sort of banoffee and peanuts are the sort of main notes I'm getting from this. So let's dive in. It's a lot more malty than I expected. There's a slight sort of smokiness, which, and sort of there is the peanut sort of flavour. The banana's a lot more subtle on the flavour though. Yeah, light smokiness. I'm quite glad it doesn't taste like bacon, if I'm being honest. Especially after recent experiences with savoury flavours in beers. But yeah, the banana's there, but it's subtle. It's a lot of malt, very, very malty. It's sort of real good malt profile. I'm not sure what malts are in this. Malted barley oats. Doesn't actually specifically say. Yeah, the banana's coming through a little bit more now, actually. A little bit of salt as well. Yeah, peanuts are subtle. So, but they're there, the peanut and the banana, just more subtle than they are on the smell. The sort of the malt profile sort of really dominates. Maybe a little bit of chocolate as well in there. Bit of toffee. Well, it's not particularly sweet. You know, it's definitely, there is sort of a bit of savouriness about it, but not in a good way, not a bad way. And I think in this style of beer, it does work better than, say, a lager. But because, you know, you do get a lot of chili porters, which are usually okay. You know, a lot of smoked porters. I think Brass Castle themselves do a smoked porter. I think it's called Burnout. I think that's, if I have to say, if Brass Castle, there's one style of beer they do well, it's porters. You know, they've obviously got the most famous one being Bad Kitty, and they obviously do a couple of variations on that. They also do the fig one, Higgy Figgy, which is really nice. And the Yes Pecan, that's incredible. Yes Pecan, if you can ever get hold of one of them. I think they've recently rebrewed it, so I think there is probably some available around. But yeah, it's good. It's a little on the thin side. I mean, it was 6.7%, so a little on the thin side, if I'm to be critical on the body, but it all feels okay. But it's definitely a bit thin. But taste-wise, it's good. I like this. I'll have it again. But yeah, just a little bit on the thin side, really. To rate it, it's a tough one. Tastes good, smells good. Kind of delivers everything it says it's going to do, even if some of the flavours are a bit muted, but they're there, I guess. Got a decent finish. It's sort of like a lingering sort of saltiness on the finish. Looks good, actually. I love the colour of it. How high do I go, though? That's the tough one. I'm going to go 4 out of 5 on this on Untappd, because I think it is a good beer. It tastes good. It could possibly get higher if it had a better body on it. But I think a 4 out of 5 is a good rating. That's what, an 8 out of 10. It's because it's a good beer. Like I said, Brass Castle do good porters, and this is another good porter from them. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for this. I'm glad this wasn't as much of a disaster as the last review. Glad this was actually good. So yeah, thanks for watching. Obviously, feel free to subscribe, like, dislike if you don't like it, obviously. Comment your thoughts. check me out on the Instagram, SamDrinksBeerYT. Feel free to add me on Untappd, SamDrinksBeer93. Cheers and see you next time.